Welcome to Black and Gold Today, brought to you by Ray Brandt Infinity. I'm Rachel Whittaker. The NFL Draft is exactly 1 month away, so joining me to start your week is Garland Gillen of Fox 8 Sports. Garland, nice to see you.
Fantastic week, of course. I mean, starts off right on a Monday there. Just woke up a little while ago, and I'm ready to talk football. Draft is right around the corner. Free agency still in full swing, so I'm pretty excited. There's no offseason. That's why I love the NFL.
Yes.
365, 24/7, never stops. You don't know what's going to happen next week. They'll announce a schedule, a preseason dates. They'll announce the regular season. They'll announce the new Super Bowl logo. I mean, they just keep going. The NFL is smart that they always want to be in the conversation.
Absolutely. And the owners' meetings were just this past week, and something that Sean Payton said that was interesting was that David Hawthorne is going to slide in for Curtis Lofton at the middle linebacker spot, and Donnell Ellerbe, one of their recent free agent acquisitions, would come into Hawthorne's spot. So this is definitely going to be a position to watch, right?
Yeah, and they all took restructured deals to come to the Saints. I mean, Ellerbe took a massive pay cut to be with the New Orleans Saints. I got to think the linebacker spot is going to be very interesting during training camp. Even if Hawthorne is the starter right now, those jobs could be up for grabs if they get Humber back, and they could definitely make some things interesting in that spot. At least the cornerback spot's starting to open itself up. We can kind of figure out what's going to happen there. But the linebacker spot, it's going to be pretty exciting. Paris Harrelson's back for another year.
Right.
He keeps fighting through it there. His age is getting up, but he stays on that team. You need that veteran leadership, and as we know with all these trades recently, they got rid of a lot of veteran leadership when they lost Jimmy Graham and they lost to Curtis Lofton in the middle. Right. You spoke of that veteran leadership, and the Saints picked up some veterans in free agency. Big splashes with Brandon Browner. It will be interesting to see if he can rein in the personal fouls at all this season, but he's coming in. And, of course, C.J. Spiller on the offensive side to bolster that running back depth. So have any of these moves really surprised you? Well, you know what? First of all, I never want to hear that the Saints are in salary cap jail ever again. Let's just get rid of that, because every single season we hear that they're over the salary cap, $22, $23 million, and they always make the numbers work. Mickey Loomis and that crew make the numbers work every year. I knew they were going to make some kind of splash, but to get Brandon Browner and C.J. Spiller, I mean, Sean Payton last week at the owners' meeting said he was even surprised that they got a shot at C.J. Spiller. Brandon Browner, now you have lockdown corners on both sides with Keenan Lewis and Brandon Browner, and you got C.J. Spiller that go against with Mark Ingram and Kyrie Robinson. If you're a Saints fan, you're pretty excited what you have on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. I'm just glad the defensive back position, the cornerback position, it looks like it's going to be taken care of, because it was, I don't want to use the word disaster last year, but it was pretty bad. On the other side, Keenan Lewis on one side, pretty strong. The other side with P-Rob and Corey White, Stanley Jean-Baptiste really didn't even get any playing time. No. That's a developmental project that we'll have to see again this camp in the Greenbrier. So at least Saints fans can focus on somewhere else and not the cornerback position. Right, Patrick Robinson, of course, Corey White, both no longer Saints. But again, the Browner acquisition really took me by surprise. I did not see the Saints going out and getting somebody like him opposite Keenan Lewis. But up next, we'll look at the Saints' 9 draft picks.
Am I missing a deadline? Will I get there in time? Am I going too fast? Did I close the garage door? Stay in your lane. I don't think I sent that email. I should make a reservation. I thought it was clear. Okay, brake. I didn't see that coming.
Its instinct to protect leaves you free to drive.
Welcome back. Well, Garland, the Saints have the most draft picks they've ever had in the Sean Payton era, with 9, 5 in the first 80 picks. So defense still a priority, I think, and in terms of their rebuilding mission. But at the same time, with so many picks, anything can happen, I think.
Yes, and they got 2 first-round picks. They need to spend these top picks on a rush defensive end that's going to wreak havoc. They need a wide receiver. And I tell you one thing, I know LSU fans around here will know that Amari Cooper can definitely do some damage. I could see the Saints trading up to either get a guy like Amari Cooper or a Vic Beasley. Those guys are going to be well represented by a lot of teams wanting their services. So I can't wait, because this draft is just you don't have like 5 picks or 6 picks. You know, the Saints have traded away a lot of picks over the years. There's picks every round. There's going to be excitement. Saints fans, as time gets closer to this draft, it's going to be pretty exciting to see what wheels and deals they make, because I don't think the Saints are going to sit at these positions. I think they're going to be moving up a little more.
Right. We've seen that happen very, very much recently. And again, Mickey Loomis, Sean Payton, they know how to do things. Mock drafts starting to come out already.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Local media, national media.
You almost got to tune out the mock drafts at this point. There's just so many of them. It's overload. But I know the Saints fans are ready to get rid of 2014 and focus on 2015. And when you get free agent pickups like they did and the draft around the corner, the Saints fans should be excited. Right.
A lot to look forward to between now and then. 1 month away before the 3-day draft. Well, Garland, thanks so much.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
And thank you, as always, for watching Black and Gold today. We'll see you again soon.